Thank you so much. My name is Neema. I'm a Kepler Kiziwa student. Currently, I'm working on AA project so that I can get Associate of Art degree. So during this time, I'm going to talk about two philosophers who took their time and talk about happiness. So the first one is Blendon Bartard. So he was talking about secret to happiness. He started by saying that happiness comes from orientation towards the what, in which we look at the past, present, and future in specific ways. So he said that this means that people need to be grateful and grateful for what happened to the past time, even though it can be hard, even though they met with some challenges, but they need to be happy in order to prepare their future. Also, I said that people need to work hard in the present so that they can get good results in future time. So also the second one said that people need to be happy emotionally and physical health. On this point, he said that people need to sleep 8 hours per day. Also, people need to drink more water. Also, people need to eat more green, to take break in their daily activities. He said that this can help people to be happy, either physically and emotionally. So the third one is about relationship. Said that people who fall in love or who have partners, so they need to adore each other. And also they need to respect each other so that they can make each and everyone happy. Also on this point, he said that about relationship, he said that people need to act in a way that will make others happy. So if you are a husband, you need to act or you have to do good things which will make your wife happy. So the fourth one, as the final one, said that about spirituality. This is about looking to our life and make evaluation and say, okay, am I emotion happy? If not, how am I looking at the past, the present, and the future? Am I physically healthy? If not, how am I eating or sleeping? So we need to spiritually feel gratitude for the Creator for what we have now. So people say that people need to be grateful and to thank Creator for what He made for them, so that they can feel happy in their heart. So moving to Sonja Libomeski, so she was talking about happiness for lifetime. So Sonja started by saying that people need to be kind and generous so as to make others happier. So secondly, she said about Chinese proverb. She said that if you need happiness for an hour, take a nap. So if you need happiness for the day, go fishing. If you need happiness for month, get married. If you need happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. So if you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody else. So this means that by helping someone else, people can get happiness for a lifetime. Also, he supported her claim, she supported her claim by using a quote of President George W. Bush. Said that benefit of helping somebody is beneficial. So after that, Sonja she conducted an experiment so that he can get the truth. So he approached three groups. The first group was called single group. The second one was called control group. The third one was called different test group. So he, she gave them 5 kind activities so that they can do them. So for single group, it, it did its activities in one day. Different group did its actions in different days, while the control group didn't do anything because it was too busy. So as a result, said that participants from single day were more successful at making people happy than control group who were too busy in their activities, and different day group made less people happy. So she said that people, in order to be happy, we need to be motivated, committed, and we need to put much effort in what we are doing so as to be happy. Also, she said that when you want to be happy, you need to invest your time. You need to put much effort in what you are doing. You need to give others a time so that you can be happy. So, after observing or after listening their thoughts, I found that Sonja claim is appropriate. This is because Sonja, she tried to use a Chinese proverb. It means that each and everyone who can listen this proverb, she or he can agree that this is true. Also, she used a quote from Bush, which means that it is a fact, it is an evidence which thought that benefit of helping someone is beneficial. Also, she conducted an experiment. It means that by conducting an experiment, people are, you can get the truth. You can know which is true or it is true or it is not true. So I think that Sonja claim was really appropriate. So in contrast, Blendon Bachard claim was not appropriate. This is because he used his opinion. It means that my opinion, it can be true or not true. So for instance, he said that happiness comes from orientation toward we look in the past, future, and the present. So someone who listens this thought, he or she he can't agree this because there is no fact which shows that this is true. So to orient toward present, past, and the future, so someone can say that what is the fact that can show me that this is true. So it means that it could be better if Blendon conduct an experiment so that he can know the truth. Also, he said that about spirituality. So, as you know, people have different beliefs. So, by telling people that they need to be gratitude and thank God, the Creator, for what he have done for them, so it is not appropriate because someone can believe it or not believe it because there is no fact that shows that by thanking a creator for what he did you can be happy. There is no fact that shows that it is true. So thank you so much. This is the end of my presentation. So this is his name. Thank you very much. So thank you so much. My name is Neema. So at this time, I'm going to talk about criteria to base on by evaluating scientific claim. First of all, I have seen that scientific claim must have hypothesis as well as conducting an experiment so that you can get result of hypothesis. So also, I have seen that scientific claim must have statistical data. Also, finally, I have seen that in order to evaluate scientific claim must be conducted or observed by people or a person who has advanced degree. So after knowing this information, so I found that Sonja's claim was appropriate. This is because Sonja has a hypothesis. Her hypothesis was knowing if helping someone can bring happiness to lifetime. So also Sonja's claim was scientifically, this is because she conducted an experiment where she used three groups by saying that if helping someone can bring happiness to lifetime. So also Sonja used statistics where she mentioned change in helping as well as change in happiness. So also finally she got a result where said that in order to be happy, people need to be motivated, focused, as well as put an effort on what they are doing so that they can be happy. So in contrast, Blenton Burchard's claim was not scientifically. This is because so he used his opinion. This is because my opinion can be either true or not true. So Blenton didn't conduct an experiment. He didn't have a hypothesis to test if it is true. Also, he hasn't didn't show statistical data. It means that there is no evidence that can show that what Blenton said is true or not true. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your time.